Guys, what's up? Welcome here to another episode of Mesha Africa. It's morning here in Kirepwe and we are off to sunset. As you can see on the far end, that's the boat, the early morning boat that comes to pick guys who are going to work and school, so you have to be on time, and I think this is around 6 that you have to be here. We took a walk around the mangroves. Saidi was just showing us a couple of things and telling us about fishermen and how this is their time to now get out of the ocean because they have been fishing all night. So this is what we were doing. We were just walking and enjoying the scenery and just chatting. I literally tried to do like a time lapse of the sunrise, but these clouds were not giving, they were not giving me the view I wanted. But the sunrise was really beautiful. Just watching the reflection on the ocean, it was really, really nice. So guys, here now we're going with Saidi. As you can see, he's right at the front with Tracy. We're going to meet his dad, who's going to be giving us a bit of history about Kirepwe. Saidi's dad was the one who was one of the 3 people who founded the island and then came and built their own families here. They divided it into 3. So that's what we're going to find out more about, and slowly as we learn about Kirepwe history on the way, which I will be sharing with you. Most of the time we spoke in Swahili because this is the language we spoke here, but I do understand not everyone understands Swahili, so I will be letting you guys know what we did speak about and what Saidi was exactly teaching us. But for now, enjoy the walk. See how fertile it is. Like, this place is so green and it's so nice and airy. It's so beautiful and so peaceful. As we were walking, Saidi was telling us that they plant only once a year, which is between April and August. So once that period has passed, no more farming until the next year. Also, he was educating us about land because I had asked him, well, how can one acquire land on the island? And he said that within the island, you just have to talk to the chief and have a surveyor involved. And there are no such things as title deeds. You will be given something that will indicate the land is yours, with absolutely no disturbance from the government. The road you are walking on leads to the only school that is in Kirepwe. That's Kirepwe School, and it has about 137 students in total. Saidi told us that Kirepwe actually has a meaning to it, and it's not a Swahili word. It's a Giriama word that means carrying someone on the back. Now, the islands that are around the Mida Creek were not as far as they are from each other right now. So to be able to cross through to the other side, you'd have to have someone carrying you on your back. So that carrying process is called Kirepwe, hence the name of the island, Kirepwe. On this walk, I really got to learn so much about Kirepwe culture and Giriama as a whole that made me really appreciate being able to experience the place. We were almost at the dad's place, which got me really excited because I was really looking forward to meeting him and hearing his side of his stories. Saidi introduced us to his father, and we got to know each other a little bit. And once he got comfortable, that's when we started the interview. He started telling us about how his father founded the island amongst two other fishermen, and basically just his life in Kirepwe. So basically, Saidi's dad was just telling us that, his dad was a fisherman, and that was his normal day of work when he found the island. There were the three of them. They came to the island, and when they came here, that's when now they got the arrangement of settling and dividing the area in three. I asked Saidi's dad if there was anyone who had tried to stop them from taking over, because then again you never know if the unknown land is actually someone's. But the only hindrance was of doing anything to the museum that is in Kirepwe. They call it a museum, but it's a ruin. So the ruin is what they weren't allowed to interfere with. Other than that, they were allowed to use any other space, as it wasn't entitled to anyone per se. Saidi's dad was born in 1955, and when he came to the island, he was already 10 years old. Growing up, when they were small, there were literally only 5 boys when they came to the island, and the girls were now born in the island, which was quite an interesting fact check there. He later went to school in Kirepwe, which meant that he left Watamu for a while, and then came back to live in the island when he was just slightly older. According to Saidi's dad, a lot of people have come to the island. They have come and tried to survive, but some have left and some have stayed. The current population of Kirepwe was said to be around 300 to 400 people, all including women, children, and men. So when it came to land, because obviously more people came in and they had to sell the land so that you can own space, when Saidi's dad's dad first came to the island, he didn't necessarily have to be involved with any chief to be able to acquire land. But now when it came to selling to other people, the chief definitely had to be involved and had to intervene to make sure that everything is done in the correct way so that someone can be able to claim their space. Saidi's dad actually also let us know that he's a village elder, and making him quite a popular man. Unfortunately, the dad died, but the mom is still alive, and you would be very surprised how old the mom is. The mom is actually 125 years old. Yep, I said it, 125 years old. She's still standing, though she was in another island. We were not able to meet her, and apparently she is very, very strong, and I look forward to meeting her when I come to Kirepwe again. Saidi and his dad were also letting us know that the differences between Kirepwe and the mainland, and the things that they have to come all the way to the mainland to access, and these are things like hospitals and schools, because the school that is in Kirepwe is definitely in a condition that needs a lot of attention, not only from the people but from the government as well. Food and other materials like clothes are also things that they have to access from the mainland, because it's not easily accessible in the island. This here I would call an African grinder, because it is used to grind maize for it to become flour. Now Saidi was showing us how they use it. They put the maize in between the hole, and then they just take it down and it grinds it and it makes it become flour. So this is what they use here in Kirepwe, and it actually grinds quite a lot of maize and makes quite a lot of flour. And the interesting thing Saidi was telling us was that his grandmother, who is 125 years, is able to do that as well. Our time with Mr. Kalama was coming to an end because we needed to release him to do his own things, and we also wanted to explore more of Kirepwe with Saidi and meet his family members. So we decided to head out. But before we left, it's always good and respectful to bring something for the people that you're going to visit. So we definitely had some food stuff, and Tracy had bought Mr. Kalama a nice shirt, which I thought was very thoughtful, and he really, really liked it. We then headed out to meet Saidi's brother, who had quite an interesting house that he had designed. This is his main house, but the interesting one is the one made of bottles, and I look forward to showing you guys this video on my next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the history of Kirepwe, kindly subscribe to my channel if you're new. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification button, comment, give your views. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode as we discover this house made of bottles.